Good morning. Good morning. I'm a little late this morning, but here's what's going on. These, that's what's going on. Today is photo shoot day. Hey, Jerome, is this a good look for me? Should I? What do you think? Good look? Yay, nay? This is the towel that. Good morning. How's your little guy? All right, so it's photo shoot day, as I have told you guys. It's a good look, huh? As I've said a couple times before, we are rebranding. And today is a big day. Like, oh, good. Legit, I'm like taking my pink chair with me to the photo shoot. I am taking my microphone. I am taking this that I wish. There was one sip left, and that was my first sip of the day. And I am taking, excuse me, I'm taking all sorts of things with me to this awesome studio that I'm going to down in downtown Cleveland that has all sorts of bright lights and all this stuff. So today I will be going, I'm getting some shots with my dog, Akila, who just ran out after I threw something at her, and with my son, Trey. Trey will be joining me, which I'm really excited about. We haven't had professional pics in a very long time. God, does anybody else have hair that just comes out by the handful? I don't think Jerome does. Anyways, yeah, I really recommend to you guys get pictures done every year. Like this is like the last professional pictures that are hanging on my walls. Trey was about 3, I think. Yeah, he looks like about 3 there. I think so because he was walking. This is the last time. That's not true. I did have some professional pictures done here 3 years ago, and I never printed them. You guys, get pictures done, print them, put them up, and I love these things. I don't even know. I think I got it from like Shutterfly or something. They just sit on my shelf. But I recommend it. So, photo shoot day. And we are in our final round of edits with our new website, our new look, and these fabulous earrings that I got at the Black Heritage Festival a couple weeks ago. Incorporate our new colors. These are some of our new colors, as you've been seeing probably on social. So I'm excited about that. I know I'm talking about nothing. This has to be really super interesting for you guys. And I think that'll happen mid-April, which is great because that's my birthday month. So perfect timing. We will be rolling all of that out to y'all soon. Stay tuned. It's going to be great. So today is photo shoot day, and it's usually podcast recording day too, which, by the way, let me just bring up, if anybody's watching who would like to be a guest on the Adoption Roadmap podcast that's going to be coming out, we will be talking about the entire process and everything that goes into it and everything that you need to know throughout your journey. So anything from what you need to do psychologically, for your mental health before you start home studies, all the way to the day you bring your baby home and maybe a little bit thereafter. But anything that goes into that entire journey is what we are going to be talking about from every angle. So I'll be talking to some of our families. I'll be talking to, every member of the triad, the adoptee, the birth parent, the adoptive parent, professionals, legal professionals, mental health professionals, adoption agencies, all of it. So if you feel like you have something to say about any part of the process from any angle, I would love to talk to you. I would just ask that you either, DM me or email support@rgadoptionconsulting.com with, and just say podcast. And I will send you a form to fill out, but I would love to have you. So I've been recording for that and getting ready for that with my launch, which again should happen in the middle of April, my birthday month. So that's what's happening. In the world of adoption, this week has been insane in the membrane. Is that an 80s thing? 90s thing? That was, I think it's from a song. Insane in the membrane. Anyone know what era that's from? Am I aging myself? Here's one thing. Okay, so here's why it's been so cray-cray this week. So besides, there are different approaches to adoption. I take the multi-agency approach. I believe in, and people will disagree, and there are pros and cons for sure. But I believe when you go to your financial planner with $2 million to invest, that financial planner is likely not going to put it all into Google, like 100%. Google, if you would like to sponsor this, feel free. No, they're going to probably diversify, my guess, right? Get more bang for your buck. And that's the same strategy I take. I think the multi-agency approach is a better strategy. Getting your profile in front of more potential expectant moms to be able to be matched with an adoption situation. Actually, by the way, shout out. One of my past clients has a clothing line, and this is one of her things, and I love it. I take it on every vacation. It's called 828 is the clothing line, 828. Danielle Forte. So great. So I think the multi-agency approach is a better approach to get in front of more people. And that's the approach we take. However, on the flip side, I have a huge network. I've been doing this for 10 years. So as you can imagine, when I first started, I called anyone and everyone, and I've been calling them ever since. And that has just expanded as new agencies have opened and blah, blah, blah. So my network is big. Thankfully, I have a really great relationship with a lot of people out there who work in this industry who send me situations when they are in need of families, more families, families at all, families that meet the specific criteria of the expectant mom. There's a lot of reasons they would reach out to me. So some consultants may have their clients sign up with agencies and sometimes get situations. Some consultants don't have you sign up with any agencies to save you a little bit of money and only send you situations that they receive. I do both. And here's why I do both. Do I want you to spend extra money? No. And the more places you can be, the quicker it is that you are going to match. Most likely, not all the time. We received last year about 142 situations from outside sources. We are going to far exceed that this year because we're more than halfway there already. When we get situations sent to us, it's still a good amount of work on our end. And I love it. By the way, if you are an agency and you're ever in need of families for a specific situation, please send them my way. Most likely we will have families. We usually have about, 70 to 85 families or more that are home study ready. So that's one of the reasons why agencies will reach out to me, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have the family that they need without having them, reach out to 10 people. So where was I going with this? Number one, I think it's a better strategy. And I have people do both, because also when you sign up with agencies, you're going to get more of exactly what you want, versus just waiting for situations to come to you. It may take longer. So that's kind of an overview of why I do both. I can get into it more if you have any questions about it. However, this week, in one day, I got 3 situations, and 2 of which, one we sent like 10 families, one we sent like 15 families, which is too much. They're probably going to narrow down. And one I was scrambling for, and then it just kind of fell under the wayside. But I was formulating questions. I was filtering through my families to see what I had. So it takes time. And then once you send it out, then we vet those with our families who are interested and ask questions, which lead to more questions back to the agencies and back and forth until they decide one way or another. So it takes hours of time on the phone, back and forth in emails and texts and all sorts of things. So I had 3 of those on like Monday morning, and that took up from like 11 p.m. the night before till 11 o'clock that night. And thank goodness, at least one of our families has been matched. The other we're waiting for an answer on. And then we had one last week. Anyways, it's been busy lately. I will never, though, we do get a lot of situations. I will never send every situation to every family, because it's not a fit for every family, and it just can be overwhelming. But one question we've been getting a lot of lately is age. And is there an age cutoff where you can adopt? And I'm going to have to get off in a second because I can't even talk. I've had no, water in me. 50 is about the cutoff. Will we work with you if you're above 50? Perhaps. Listen, I would rather you work with me and get the education and get the support and get the community if you're going to do it anyways. The likelihood of you being matched after 50, if you're in a couple with both of you after over 50, goes down. So either you put balls to the wall and go all out and see what happens with with no expectations, really. Like, give it your best shot. Or you might think of other things like foster to adopt or surrogacy. May be your better bet. That said, if you are going to go all out and try anyways, fine. You really need to be open to just about everything. Don't go in thinking you can say, I want a white baby boy. It's pretty, you're going to be waiting a while. You have to be realistic. And if you want to be a mom to whoever needs a mom, and you feel like you can do that, then adoption is a beautiful choice. If you are very particular as to, I only want somebody with blonde hair, blue eyes, chances are pretty slim for you. And that's just honesty. I will always keep it real. Okay. Mama needs a drink of water, and she needs to get beautiful for her photo shoot. Any ideas? Any makeup tips for a woman over 50 who's about to get a photo shoot done? I love working a camera. I have so much fun with it. So I am ready. I got to get all my stuff together. Talk to you guys later. Oh boy, I'm silly sometimes. Bye. Have a